Hello and welcome to the ESL Autumn Cup here. We have one of the round games. This is BiT versus HasH. And we are about to start off on the first map here. The first map is Cannon. Again, it's 6-win. And we'll see how this goes. BiT is starting on offense, and on defense, obviously it will be HasH. Okay, so we got BiT going here for the first round into the first site. They are pushing quite heavily into the round. Kionage getting the first pick on the guy. Pushing in, BiT's pushing into one site. They have one site, they have everything clear. 1v4. Hellcat. Looking like a very slim possibility that he's going to pull this off, but we will see. Getting picked off by SB, and first round goes to BiT.
Your efforts are commended.
Looks like BiT will be playing the same site, pushing that one heavily again. Getting the second. Looks like it's free push into one. One is free. Scope is on the flank, and they have 3 people inside. It's 3v3 right now.
Charge set.
So look inside the one site.
Grenade straight ahead. In the hole.
It's now 2v3. Trying to push up. Cornage getting 2 picks. Cornage going 3. Getting a huge 4K for his team for the round. Second round going to BiT.
Roger.
Cornage going huge with 5-1 in this game.
Request for backup. Unable
Pulling
to
his team
comply.
pretty heavily here. Looks like they are going to start pushing one again. Scope is already inside. Getting that nice call out from JP. Able to take that out. It's now 4-on-4. But getting held down on one site. C4 is down. 1v2. On radar. Q trying to do some work on the guy in mid. Kionage getting the guy in mid. 1v1. Kionage is lit. InQ has full HP and full armor. Looks like he's gonna try and grab C4 here. InQ watching anxiously. Listening to that pickup, and he's got the frag.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
InQ actually getting a 4K in that round. Very nice. So it looks like BiT is going to be pushing one again. HasH is playing actually quite openly. They're starting to push into the one connect here. JP is going to have to contend with that. Getting taken down by InQ, and then they're just going to surround the site and try and sandwich it. So BiT is sandwiched here. They're going to get pinched pretty hard here. It's a little bit of a 2v1 on the on-site. Getting taken down quite easily. BiT does have sight. C4 is going down. Scope doing some work from the flank. 1v2. Getting taken down by PP, and the round goes to BiT. 1-3 for BiT. Sorry, 3-1 for BiT.
Request for backup.
So now we see HasH here. They're playing very thin on one.
Roger.
And again, BiT is trying to push the one side here.
Grenade straight ahead.
Again, only one person watching the flank. 4 people trying to push into this one side here. Lots of smokes going down. Getting ready to stacking up to push this side.
Grenade.
Now 1v4. Ink's got to push. Ink's got to get something out of here. In mid by himself. And going down to JP's X-Men.
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended. Charge.
So as we see, BiT is now changing their strat. They're going to go for the 2-site here. Just as soon as HasH starts stacking the 1-site. Looks like they have called out. They are starting the rotation back over to 2-site. Got 1v3 up, and they have 2-site. Taking quite easily here. Now 4-on-4, 3-on-4.
Fire in the hole! Grenade!
On the site by himself. 3v2. Corn is just holding it down from that one stair. Just absolutely taking out everything. Pre-fire and the scope cover. Very nicely done. BiT's holding the round. 5.
Go, go, go!
So it looks like HasH is playing a 1-2-2 here now. JP getting the early pick on Ink. Getting the early push into 2-site. They might have it. It's uncontested. No one's on 2, so they're starting to rotate now. 3v3. C4 is about to go down.
Charge set.
C4 is down. All 3 on site. Smoke's going down at entrances. They gotta make sure that they get the crossfire. And their 2v1 plays here. Scope is peeking in sight. Starting to push it. Corn is going down, and Nova going down, and that'll be an easy defuse for the HasH team, making it 5-2.
Charge defuse.
This is a very fast-paced game. What we'd like to see here on ESL. Lots of action. Lots of frags.
Charge.
Oh yeah. Alright, so BiT going back to the 1-site. Looks like HasH is smart enough. They are stacking the 1-site. Very hard for BiT to do. Getting the pick, but taking out the cost. 3 people on site. We got one flank on the JP getting 1 pick. PP getting 2 more picks inside 1, and it's going to be uncontested. BiT channel by himself. Full HP, full armor. Trying to take back the 1-site here. 1v3. Getting a new call out. They're going to start getting taken out quite easily by JP here. Half is done at 6-2. Alright, so very, very fast round for BiT. Played very quickly. They pushed that 1-site quite successfully for the 5 rounds, I believe. The 5 rounds that they won. It's all on the 1-site, so. Looks like InkQ is going to be getting a sub here. And we will continue on to the second half. Alright, so the second half underway here. BiT this time going to be on defense. Trying to answer HasH on the offense. HasH has a 6-2 deficit to make up here, so. Looks like BiT's playing a 2-0-3, and HasH is going for the 1-site. SB getting their quick pick on counterfeit. Smoke going down. Looks like they are going to start pushing the site. PP getting a flash kill. Scope inside 1, trying to make some work out of it. Oh, and BiT just holding it down. Blaze getting 1k on JP here. SB still in sight. BiT will now make the rotation, and Corn is getting a kill in mid. Not Scope.
Уже иду. Понял.
Alright, so it looks like HasH is going to be starting to play a split strat here. Possibly a fake on 1. We'll see how counterfeit plays this. Doesn't look like he's doing too much movement. Looks like he's probably going to play the flank here. BiT playing quite passively here. playing by himself on 1. 2 looks like it's going to be taken in. Getting the pick on 2 site. It's 1v1 on 2 site. C4 is down. 2 people around 2 site, NQ included. The scope has to get some work here. It is 2v1 in BiT's favor. They need to get the picks on the scope. Scope looking across 2 sides.
Reload!
Понял.
Scope getting picked out. 1v3 situation. NQ lit. Low armor as well. JP down. Oh, sorry. My mistake. PP crawling down the stairs, getting NQ in the process, and making it 0-2 for BiT. So it looks like BiT is going back to their old strat, 2-0-3. And HasH is going to be going a 1. Scope playing extremely aggressive in 2 connect. Looks like he's just trying to get some picks. Throw him off a little bit. Scopes looks like he's going to go for the flank. 3 people inside one site. They're going to have a difficult time trying to get that side. Scope inside site. Trying to get the picks. He's lit in the process.
Граната противника!
C4 out of base. C4 not going to be inside their base. Bad position for C4. They'll probably call it out right now. And Quonage, he's got a full HP and full armor going 1v2. He has C4. He's be in a pretty good position now. Just has to make sure that he gets these picks. BIP and Counterfeit both lit. Low armor. Oh, getting all his armor taken out here.
Граната противника!
Situation, getting BIP in this process. 1v1, C4 still down. Counterfeit has to go back, grab C4, shutting it out. Both lit. Still hasn't grabbed C4, looking back to grab it. Has C4 now, pre-firing a little bit into 2 connector. Looks like he is going to try and make his way back over to 2. Maybe get this flank on him. Quonage, extremely lit. He's 1 hit. Both these guys are probably 1 hit. Counterfeit maybe 2. And Counterfeit pulling the nice clutch on Quonage, getting that win for HasH. So let's see what BiT's going to be doing here. Looks like they are going to stack 1 extremely heavily. It's a good call. HasH is oh, and BiT just getting demolished at the hookshot. Looks like the scope's got a lot of work to do. He's by himself in the 2 connect. 1v3 situation. They probably just heard him in mid. Scope good. Scope v scope here. Getting the pick on the scopes. 1v2. Full armor, full health. The HasH has to make a play here. They need to make it a 1v2 situation. Looks like they just did that, and BiT channel. BIP getting the kill in the scope there. Alright, so BiT is going back to their default strat, 2-0-3. And HasH going for this 2 side. Scope getting the pick on the 2 side. 1 person on site by himself. Red on radar. Take it down. 4v3. In favor of HasH here. Getting this bomb set. Looks like he actually doesn't have a backpack perk. Backpack perks are allowed in ESL. Fast defuse does make a fast effect. My mistake actually does make it quite a bit of difference. Scope by himself here. Gotta make something happen. It's 1v3 and getting taken out by a pistol. Score 3-2 in favor of BiT. Sorry, in favor of HasH. Looks like they are stressing this, stressing the 1. Scope's already pushed up through their base, going on the 3rd. He's got the rotation cut off. 2 people on site, cut off rotation, all by himself. PP trying to hold it down by himself. Outside of sight, trying to work back in. Getting taken out. It's going to be a 2v3 now. Nova and Quonage both out. Both right. Nova getting taken down quickly by the scope. And InQ versus Blaze. InQ getting him. Coming out extremely lit out of the gunfight. And winning. HasH is winning 4-2. So BiT, again, no mid cover at all. I'm pretty sure the scope has realized that, and he's just pushing straight up. Let's see where the scope is. Yeah, he's just pushing straight up mid. He knows what they're doing here. Scope has rotation cut off again. 3v2 playing this. One person in sight, by himself. Counterfeit trying to cut off the rotation. JP getting a huge hold down here. JP going absolutely huge, lit. Taken down by the scope, 1v1 situation. By himself with the scope. And Quonage getting him down.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are...
So that is the one map side. Cannon. BiT winning the cannon side. Very close game when HasH was on the offense. But just dominated too hard when BiT was on the offense. So we are going to go back to our second map here. Hello and welcome back to one of the ESL Autumn Fall Cup games we have here for the playoffs. It is the continuation of BiT and HasH losing the first map on Cannon and BiT winning the first one. Looks like BiT's gonna have to make a comeback here to win the second map on Fox on Tech. BiT is starting up on defense and HasH on offense.
Меняю магазин.
Alright, so dead round was called by HasH. So we are restarting the game here. The round is 0-0. Yep, we're on our way here.
Понял.
So it looks like HasH is going to be stressing the warehouse, making sure that they hold that down first. They are all heavily situated over by the warehouse side.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
PP getting the early pick on the underground entrance there. We're going to take a look over here. Take a look over here to the entrance of 2. Scope is looking over 3-way, waiting for some unlucky prey to walk out and get picked. He's going to see if he can get a pick here. On site, nothing here. SB getting a pick on counterfeit. Oh, getting one tapped by an Ing. And JP just holding down the site here. 2 people by themselves inside 3-way. BiT is unaware that they are there. 2 people inside Red House, and the Pip is going to see if he can crawl into Red House. No, is gonna walk right past JP. Not past Nova. They now know one person is on one site. Scope getting picked. And now all of a sudden it's 1v2 here for Quonage, trying to make something up out of this. Doesn't know where the scope is. getting picked off by the
Operation
scope.
failure. Return to main
1-0
base.
HasH. Alright, so second round here starting. We got HasH spreading out a little more, taking the corner man. So gets the pick on InQ.
Впереди! Граната противника!
3 people on 1, 2 people on 2. 2 people on the one stairs, and it looks like they're trying to smoke in, trying to pair the scope's sight here. On site, scope in trouble, scope down. One person inside red. And Counterfeit getting the pick on the 2. 2 is actually completely open. Nova's in red. And Nova going down.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
Score is 2-0 HasH.
Понял.
So it looks like they are doing the same strat almost. Getting the corner mansion and the warehouse. C4 is going 2-7. Been playing very deep on the sites. Trying not to get picked. Scope needs to work on these sites. They're not going to peek, so he's not going to get any pick. Looks like they are going to see if they can get working too. Smoke is going down at 3.
Fire in the hole!
Граната противника!
Defensive scope in red house. Still looking over 1, going back. Probably going back for the well.
Good job.
Okay. Got the call out on 2. 2 is getting pushed right now. PP trying to hold it down. Getting a 2k. Failing to get the 3k. 1 person left with C4 on 2 side. SB going through the window, coming down into 2 side and getting that last frag on the 2 side. Sitting right on top of C4. Nova on the 2nd floor. SB getting juked at the entrance. Just trying to make sure that he doesn't get picked here.
Не могу.
Looks like he just realized that he got C4. So they are going to try and hold this down, hunker down. Archway is being smoked. Need to make something happen here. InQ looks like he's trying to go into the ladder, creeping up. Needs to get this pick on Nova, maybe get lucky, get that scope. Counterfeit, kind of wasting his nade. Might have needed that. Counterfeit getting the pick on the scope. Nova by himself on 2. With C4 still down. Nova getting the pick on InQ. Knows that he's on the 2nd floor. Gets the pick on Counterfeit and holds it down on 2 side, making it 2-1 for HasH.
Понял.
Alright. So BiT most likely is gonna do the same strat here. Looks like the scope is holding down 3-way now. Getting the ability to pick on InQ, trying to rush in and get pick on that. Or get the flank on 1, because it looks like they are stressing 1. They have 4 people on 1 side. Nades and smokes going down.
Противник.
It's still a little late on the rotation. Only 2 people defending 1. HasH is not pushing. They have actually went down the 1 stairs. Scope trying to get some picks on the 1 stairs. Looks like he is getting seen by JP. He's going to call that out. No one's going to peek that. And Scope getting the pick. 1 person on 1 side down. The last one is Counterfeit in mid-house by himself. I'm not sure if they realize that C4 is down as well. Counterfeit. No armor. Extremely lit now. He's probably 1 hit now. In mid-house by himself. 1v4 situation. There's not much he can do here. They locked him down in mid-house pretty well. PP realizing that C4 is down. It's in a pretty bad spot. Oh, there's always... C4 could be in any spot. It's still a bad position for Counterfeit, being that he's extremely lit. Counterfeit just trying to camp it out a little bit. Maybe get lucky with a pick, someone pushing him, but a bit smart. They're not going to push him. They're just going to hold the C4. Let's see. Cornage. I bet it's off. Library. Not there. So he's going to fall back here. BiT SB looking at front lawn. And Counterfeit, I mean, he's just a sitting duck here in mid-hog. Over by cat door. Going to second floor, coming out of one site. Getting the pick on PP, but his hard work is gonna fall a little short as he gets taken out there quite easily. HasH just split up again. Scope playing the gen. HasH going into the 2 stairs. C4 at the 2 stairs. And Scope looks like he's going to see if he can get some pick on. Wall banging Nova. Nova calls it out. They know the Scope's in there, making him push for 2. Dirty litting one guy. Getting taken out by Cornage though. C4 is going down the archways. Extremely lit on 2 by himself. Realizes he's actually fighting with the guy. And C4 is falling back. C4 is down. C4 Scope by himself in the corner mansion. Getting the pick on Nova. Didn't realize that wall bang, or the Scope stayed in the corner mansion, so he's peeking out a little bit more. Second gonna get a Scope on Scope. Missing the shot, getting the call out. Cornage realizing that C4 is down, so BiT, JP, and Cornage holding it down in warehouse. So the sound is coming out from 3-way, so they're going to be looking at that way. Definitely know that he's in 3-way, so they're going to try not get picked, throwing some nades out, maybe get some lucky hit. Scope is full HP, full armor, so anything could happen at this moment. Let's just really need to not get picked by the Scope here. Cornage peeking out on 2 stairs, getting the Scope with the headshot, and it is 2-3 in BiT's favor.
Понял.
They are playing, BiT is playing quite heavily on 1 still. They're doing a good job holding 2, with the 2 people on the side 2. Ink getting the pick on SB. They are going to be pushing 1. Start to come inside. Nade's going down. Nova holding it down with that 2K. Now they are starting to retreat back. C4 is on 1 stair. Throwing out some nades, trying to get some picks. JP getting another pick on blade. They have 4 on side. It's a 3v1 situation. InQ by himself. And getting picked up by Nova. Nova going huge with 3K there, holding it down on 1 site. And it is now 2-4 in favor of BiT. Alright, so Scope being a little aggressive here. Extremely aggressive, being inside mid-house, so not going to expect this. Might get the pick on Choquette. Not sure if he's going to peek this though. Nope, Scope in trouble. Mid-house falling back, going into 1. Getting actually taken up by 3-way.
Молодец!
1 side now. Nova trying to hold it down by himself on 1 side. 2 people on 1 side, extremely lit, getting taken out by PP, and Cornage taking him down on 1 side, not able to get that C4 down. And it is now 2-5 in favor of BiT. They are going to see if they can push a 2 here. No rush nades at all, so they're trying to push all the way up into 3-way. Choquette going up to the flank. Taking out both people on 1. Scope is by himself on 1 stairs on 1. Trying to hold it down. As we getting those 2 Ks, those 2 kills on those guys pushing into 1 site. BiT is extremely lit in Red House by himself.
Fire in the hole!
And SB is holding it down on 1 by himself. Might be able to get Blaze here. Getting that call out. BiT is going to take 1. He knows that Scope is gone now. And Cornage getting that 2K, finishing off the round. Half is done. BiT wins the half. And HasH needs to make a comeback here again. BiT controlling that defensive round, but Fox Hunting is extremely defense-sided. So we'll see how InQ's team does here on defense now on Fox Hunting. Right, so we may have an issue here. InQ's lead looks like they are forfeiting the second half here. Interesting, the scope actually got kicked out of clan, and InQ looks like he's gonna be leaving. So, second half is forfeited, and BiT coming out winning 2 maps. And yeah, we're just gonna make sure that this is final. Not sure if they're actually gonna forfeit the second half here. Just looking for a confirmation here. They may actually be forfeiting. They only have 4 players here, and one of them was actually kicked out of clan, so we will see. Okay. Okay, so NQ looks like he is forfeiting the second half. Raging quite hard, and BiT winning both the maps. Looks like they are uncontested on Fox Hunting, so that is a plus for them. So BiT will continue on to the semifinals here. This was the quarterfinals, and BiT will continue on to the next match. We will see who they are playing. But yes, as for now, they have forfeited the match. BiT wins almost by default, and GG. Thank you for watching.